Good evening, mateys. This is Discovery Scouts and Pirates of the Caribbean film series here. Captain Simon Perriman here. Today is Sunday, March 15th, 2020. And then almost at about you know about last 4 days ago. Last 4 days ago, we just been in about NXT breakouts to about Performance Center was closed to due to for the coronavirus today. So every 331 million people around the world, they've been staying home from. They've been staying at a house, apartments from the cities, and most is most is there and about due to the coronavirus in 40 days. So today will be today today will be in about a tribute to the day. So remember we have about the Fast and the Furious night was delayed too, and much like the Mulan was delayed too. So Monday Night Raw will be here on Performance Center on Fort Full Sail University. And that's where Mr. Wiggle. That's where Mr. Legal's because Mr. Wiggle works there in about Full Sail University on for the 4 years of college. 4 years in college, and then which means no fans on Monday night. No fans on Monday Night Raw. Most things that can be sure about this. So after Johnny Gonero and Tommaso Ciampa just break out those equipments and the concrete walls and the conference rooms, weight rooms, and hallways, then most they have the breaking piece of the mirrors, and they're breaking the mirrors. They have pieces of the glass on top of the dumbbells. So Johnny and Tommaso were been investigated for about 2 days ago. Seems to about Triple H, William Regal, and Vince McMahon wanted to reassure about will be about the two of them are getting suspended for 30 days, or sometimes we're getting fired from the WWE professional wrestlers to for the internality of a violation wellness policy. So it could be a legal occasion once at about 4 days ago. Ever since the most people went gone a day, zero fans are close to for the Monday Night Raw on Performance Center. If usually for the due to for the coronavirus, WrestleMania 36 are the postponed on April 5th, 2020, and that would be on the Friday. That would be the Friday, April 3rd, 2020. A WWE Hall of Famer class over 2020. Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and X-Pac, the New World Order, the Animal, Batista, Breed and Nicole, the Bella Twins, and most of we have here, JB, John Brace. So JBO will be on the class of the 2020 and the Hall of Famer. So you see, tomorrow will be in the Raw and here on Tampa Bay, Florida, and Folsom University, and Orlando. So no fans on Monday Night Raw. We sure should know people in there in this WWE Universe. Most zero people are not here today, so due to the coronavirus detention, coronavirus detect. So if usually There could be on it could be about 4 days ago. Due to the coronavirus for 40 days, usually and about for only the most to think about. But for whom was sort of breaking news about most a lot of the jobs most of have about health jobs just wanted to clean out from mess. Ever since news about for the 60 days in the coronavirus, Bella Bella and I will just have about the conversation about from yesterday. Even though the bout from Friday Night SmackDown, Wednesday night NXT, the no fans today. That should be one of the things to do. So tomorrow is Monday Night Raw. We'll be here. We'll be in the Orlando Folsom University at WWE Performance Center at in the ringside at in the ringside in the half universe. That's where Triple H. That's where Tom Phillips, Byron Saxton, and Jerry the King Lawler, the WWE Hall of Famer, will be in and the W will be in and Performance Center and Folsom University. It's mostly due to everything's what we could about most most things what we have to do is check check people out there. They should be gone. They should be gone. There went home back home inside. So since then we have to for every Lutheran church to celebration Lutheran church. So there could be the day from the last morning. So I told one of the pastor Kyle. So I told Pastor Kyle that should be one of the worship should be about for the next Sunday at Sunday in the morning. Then so what happened is so which means no communion in this no communion until 14 days. So the communion and the Passover was suspended for the 2 weeks and 14 days. So we talked to did we talk to a Kyle today a Kyle to do to and about for the coronavirus days. So 40 days and due to the 40 days and the coronavirus, I should wear the mask. We should able to wear the mask on and outside. So we don't want it to get self sick due to the disease. If you get sick and outside for the cold and the cold outside for an inside, if it gets sick for about for a lot, get sick for about from hundreds of thousand people, you'll get coughing, you'll get sore throats, you'll get fever, you get bronchitis, you get runny nose, you get sneezing. Take some of the Dayquil in the morning, and the nighttime, take some NyQuil every when you go to bed after the brush your teeth, the wash your face, and shower times. So, so rule number one: keep a face mask while you're inside of about for the South End Mall. If you walk around wear to for the face mask today, just make sure to keep a mask on while you get able to for the avoid will not able to avoid the sick or death. There should be no good for about a lot of the hundreds of thousand people. That should be illegal. That should be illegal to crowd around to about 1,000 of them. Rule number two: walk outside with for the face mask today while you catch up for cold catch up for the keep it warm outside. You should want to for take a time at about 60 minutes a day while you're walking on the exercise a day. Most people wear the face mask today while you get about 5,000, about 10,000 of them are just are descending around to about Puyallup, Meridian, Piney Lake, Auburn, Federal Way, Kent, Seattle, Tacoma, Lakewood, Olympia, Oregon. Except for the highway patrols, they have a traffic controllers here due to the 40 days in the coronavirus, and those people have those scientifically and confirmed to wear the face mask every day. So when I walk into 8 o'clock mass to wear the face mask on. So I'm gonna show you something. Let's go to safety immediately. Then this is where we're just gonna have to do aftermath to do something about face to see something about the presentation. So this is the face mask on. It's just important thing about when you get the sick a lot. If it causes about for the neck hurts so bad, that could be one of the causes of sore throats. And we have a throat spray as many as you can. If you do something about every day in the morning, so it probably takes it about every 2 hours when you spray into my mouth, when you spray in your mouth, it takes in about 2 hours, 2 hours every 2 hours every day. So you want to make sure to take some vitamin C's, vitamin D, multivites, vitamin C's for beverages, C's for the beverages for juice. We wanted to make sure stay healthy and take care while you get them, to make sure to be grateful for respectful and healthy. So let's put the face mask on. So when you hear something, so that's why I'm wearing my mask on. So if you walk outside while you the walkers, runners, and bikers anytime, just wanted to make sure to keep a lookout, the right and left, the straight and back. So lot of traffic. Those are about a lot of 30 traffics, a lot of 300 people. So its longest range to the things that about 500 people are around due to for the liners. As no one said about the Puyallup, no one said about the here the Puyallup, as known as about the 1,000 people are around the about Federal Way, Auburn. However, all about the 50 states. So if you take a face mask off while you're coming back home, so keep a mask on while you're leaving to go outside to walk onto the gym. So so I told YMCA staff units just they have a lot about coronavirus to while you're doing working the payment today. So it's just one of the inside today. We want you to know to make sure to stay healthy, to be okay. So if you get sick at all, if you get sick again, and you take about from the NyQuil while you go under the bed, just stay home for 4 days. So anytime if it's sick again for workouts or working the employee, just need to know to just stay home for 4 days. And that's why you guys and that's why you guys about wanted to stay and hope you to feel better now and feel better as soon as about 4 days. Rule number 2. So take some Dayquil for coughing. Most about when you cause about the smoke and smoke on environment violated. So if it gets smoke and it get to the violated, if it gets caught on your nose and mouth on it, there's no good of all. There's no good of all. So if you can't smell like a smoke, you'll cause any people die from 3,000 every year. That's where it kills a lot of people die every year. So rule number 3. You wanted to keep a mask on every 3,000 people anytime. Just make sure to keep a mask on for every outside, every inside for days. Those things you can have to when you get to for the feel better site, if it better by scientific. That's where you're gonna have to stay healthy on minimum wage. So Bella's working on to bento sushi on the Mediterranean. She been in the second about 4 days ago. She has to feel better now. She has to wash her hands in about 30 seconds to rinse it with it. So rinse and repeat with the soap. So it about takes 30 seconds. And that's what I rinsed it about for the first time when I just rinsed it at about 30 seconds. For I rinsed about some junior highs and high schools and employee advanced program. And that's what I decided to some stores washing the hands, and restaurants washing hands too, and then buffets washing hands too. So takes 30 seconds. Always do rinses and repeat the scrubbing it with the hands about the 30 seconds. It makes you feel better. It makes you to feel better and stay healthy, and it shall be wonderful. The grease shall goes away. All right. Trippy. All right. The storyline, the coronavirus is over. So to be continued, ladies and gentlemen. That's where the case. All right, guys. So don't forget to Don't forget to be here on the Performance Center on Monday Night Raw at Orlando and Full Sail University. Don't forget to hit the button to subscribe to my contest. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Google Find Cameras, Kaka Story, Kaka Talk, Tumblr. Like and comments in the description. Subscribe on the WWE Network. Subscribe on the WWE Raw, WWE Friday Night SmackDown, WWE NXT, NXT UK, and 205 Live. However, Ronda Rousey. However, if it's subscribe on Ronda Rousey, she became for Facebook gaming and professional. She's still on professional wrestler from former fighters, and the Bella Twins. And don't forget to subscribe on the Bella Twins, and Becky Lynch with Seth Rollins, the Monday Night Messiah. Feel free to watch this on Wednesday night NXT, Friday night SmackDown on Performance Centers. Feel free to watch. Feel free to death. Don't forget to keep it rich, mateys. Have a good evening. Good night.